So yeah, so for today's exercise, and I think I downloaded the instructions here somewhere. No, maybe not. That's not great. So the instructions were here. Lab 2 org chart. Yeah, that's it. So I thought I had that Word document open, but it seems not. All right, so you should, there's a link on D2L to this. I put another link on there this morning, which is to a website, which has a nice tutorial on how to do the flowchart. Most of us have I've already marked a lot of flowcharts. They're all pretty good. You guys got a handle on it. There's one I have to remark. I think that was yours, Bushra, because I missed your text box in the corner, which he showed me. So I will remark it. So the Dropbox. Yeah. So if you click on this link, you'll get this Word file. And when you're finished, if you click on that link, you'll find a place to download, upload it. So this is a structure for an organizational chart that you have to sort of work your way through one kind of step at a time. It will take you a bit of time. In every semester when we've run this course, we've done something like this in the final test for that topic. So you do need to work through it. Basically, the idea is, do you see you've got the name of the person, you've got their title, and you got their reports to. Reports to, in this diagram, it's a hierarchical diagram. So hierarchical diagram means that you go from the top to the bottom. How that works is the person that reports to somebody is going to be immediately underneath them, and that reports to relationship will be shown by an arrow drawn from at least a line drawn between one and the other. So if we look at this, there may be somebody that doesn't report to anybody. I mean, so everybody here reports to the CEO. We don't have anybody who is the CEO. There we go. Yes. So Khalid Al-Ansari is the CEO, and that person reports to the board of directors. Then after that, you would find all the people that report to the CEO. So that would be Nahla, Ian, and Hannah. And then you would have those, and Muhammad Al-Thani. Those people, you would have them directly underneath the CEO with an arrow going to them. And then you would take each of them and you'd find all the people that report to them. So if you take them one at a time, so the first one there, Vice President of Operations, you look who reports to the Vice President of Operations. This person here, Deepak Prasad, would have to be underneath them. And there'd probably be some other people that report to the Vice President of Operations. I don't see any. But and then you take the next one, right? Who's reporting the Vice President of Finance. Find all the people that report to them, VP Finance, this one. And there's probably some others, the other two. And then they would be directly below that person. All right, so what would then result, and I don't know if I've got this open or not. It's okay, I can open it from the downloads. I have it here. Not that one, that's Amar's work. So I've got the solution here in visual. So you end up with something that looks like this. So you're going to end up with a chart that looks like this. So let me open that up, and then we can look at how did we get to all of these various things. So maybe make that a little bit bigger. So we're going to end up with a chart that looks like this in this exercise. So how it happens. So as I said, the one at the top is going to be Khalid Al-Ansari. Then you're going to have these ones that report directly to the and how you actually do that. Let's say I wanted to add another one, right? So you've got these belts here. It does explain in the instructions about executive belts and manager belts. When you go to create your new file, so let's say we wanted to do a new file. It says, because you don't have this one to work with, right? So no, let's go back to Visio. My apologies. I really don't like working with Zoom. It takes over my whole computer. Oh, so now I can't get to, there it is. Where's my Visio? There. This one. So when you go to create a new one, then make sure that you choose the right kind of diagram, right? So they're sort of filling in at the moment. I don't want any of those. So I need to find the one which is the organizational chart. That's kind of weird. So maybe there's some, so maybe I have to go down and maybe choose, there's going to be something, and I'm sorry, your things is obscuring it from me. But if you work down far enough, you're going to find a type of file which is the you want to find, and you might have to search for it. Organizational chart or chart. Let's search for that. And yeah, so we have an organizational chart as a type of chart to work with. So we're going to create a new organizational chart. So when you do that, you'll have these types of things that are available to you. And you can see that there's actually, as you see, quite a bit of information that this is not trivial software, right? So it's working with, I'm choosing quite a few things to get that organizational chart to work. So once I got my organizational chart working, wow, it's quite a bit of stuff to get the organizational chart wizard working. So it is kind of worth going through the process. I'm not sure how I got all these names here, right? So there's an organizational chart here at the college. So it's basically just pulled one up as an example that it's found maybe a sheet that I've got working in my thing. But anyways, let's say I wanted to make somebody, well, am I there? Maybe not. So what I'll do is I'm going to add somebody at a position belt, and I'm going to put them underneath Mr. Lee. So you just click them on there, and well, actually it's sort of put it, that's a matter of sort of getting it in the right place, right? So put it on top of, and then you'll find that that person is going to be, and it's probably going off the side here, but that person is going to be put underneath there, right? So I've got all these people there are reporting to it. And yeah, so you can add them like that. There's lots of things that you can do to change the type of style of the worksheet. So you got a different style that you can put in there. You can work on the images and things like that. You're going to have to sort of work your way through the menus that you'll see there. One of the things that you have to do is you have to apply a team frame. So if you take that team frame and activate that and then sort of highlight a couple of people, then they become part of the team frame. And you know, that will be presented in a particular way. You can change the way things are, the layout, because this layout's not really very good. So maybe we could have a layout where they're a bit more vertical, yeah, something like that, and so that we could see things a bit better. Now it's disappeared from the screen because all right, I need to go to the top. This is kind of weird, this one, so I'm going to go back over. That's all negative numbers. Where are you? Maybe I'll change that, so that layout again. Yeah, there it is. So it's actually so small, right? You can play around with those layouts and maybe get something that works a bit better for you. Yeah, there's my thing. So it had to and then you can sort of work with your sizing with that, of course. And so lots of things you can sort of do with it. As I said, well, there's mine there, as I can add a position below that. If I had an assistant, so I could have an assistant, and just going to drop that assistant on top. And so that assistant now is seen as being reporting to that person. And yeah, as I said, then you could put a team frame around them. You'd have a few people here that are in the team. And so there's some other things that you can do there. I think that will sort of get you started on it. I hope that sort of helps. Let me just pause on that.